3 hours of deaths, I guess, is today's stream. Oh, we'll give one more a try, I guess. This will probably be our last run for a day. Maybe I'll stream again later, but not too certain yet. Yeah, give me this random rare card. Reaper, huh? Well, it's alright. Doesn't really give us an archetype just yet, but definitely don't mind a way to heal. On top of our can't speak once again, normal healing. Yeah, give me 2 strikes in a block as usual. Get these guys block out of here. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I'll block. And just hope we get 2 strikes next turn. Got bash instead, that also works. And Iron Wave is always good, I think. Pretty solid. Thunderclap isn't bad necessarily. If we use it on the same turn as a Reaper, we can get some big heals. Twin Strike, good for a strength deck, which we can't really tell if we're going for or not yet. Just pick good cards this run, since we haven't been able to make anything we've purposefully tried to go for work. It doesn't matter the order here. I'll save the Reaper just in case it matters for HP later in this fight. We get Frailed. He licked us and we got Frail. It's half his HP gone though. Next turn should be it. With that Bash and Strike, definitely. Bash and Strike, and then we also just have a regular Twin Strike that'll do the job. Give me good cards. Another Twin Strike, huh? Could go for Corruption again. I don't know about that though. What kind of skills have we seen? Let's give Corruption a try after all. This is going to be our last run. Doesn't really fit with Twin Strike all that much as far as I know. Sure, get rid of our regular strikes now. I suppose. Since our skills will weed themselves out with Corruption. We can get 2 weak. Gain 2 strength, then in turn lose 2 strength. Flex. And unnecessary with Corruption. I guess we kind of want a permanent way to gain block then, so this would be nice. Can't get any of these guys. Let's go card removal and italicize on another strike, I think. See how our tech is looking on this first enemy here, Jawworm. Not very confident, once again, in how this is looking. Bash will probably save us more time in the long run than a block. More time and HP, that is. Finally a turn we can Corruption, but might not be too useful this time around. Sure, 3 defends, works out fine. We're taking no damage this turn, and then we should have pretty much all attacks next turn. Probably for the kill. Just momentarily checking a thing on my other monitor. What do we want to do here? Probably Bash and Strike. Don't think we're gonna get Reaper next turn, but we could. We're lucky. We did indeed. That's whole 4 life. Guess we want to hit with something else first. A Twin Strike, maybe? As long as it doesn't kill you. Does not. Good for 6. Body Slam and Battle Trance and such. This is literally just draw 3 cards once forever with Corruption. So I'm gonna lead towards an attack or something instead. Especially as we weed out our regular strikes. I don't know about this deck. All size and 2 twin strikes, maybe? That might have been a good time to Strength Potion, to be honest. We're probably going to use it this battle, so I should have used it there. For an extra 8 damage, probably, it was. I'll block up for everything. Get these skills out of here. Definitely don't need them, I suppose, for whatever reason. There's our last defend. I guess 2 strikes deal more damage to the sentry. Oh, we'll do that. Once again, maybe just Strength Potion. Good job, me. Hope he's at least dead. Definitely should have Reapered first there. I guess we're saving our Strength Potion for now. For some other thing. No need to use it this late into a battle. Slowly taking 5 every turn probably. I'm committed to not using this Strength Potion apparently. This has to be the most amazing Strength Potion ever exists next time we get a battle, though, for it to have been worth it. Probably won't be the case. And who knew so many days would be so bad with such a small deck, since all you end up drawing is Dazed. And you're dead. You're dead, sentries. You tried. Juzu Bracelet, huh? Yep, let's go for that. Shockwave? I guess a 0 Shockwave is good. Fight? Campfire Fight or Fight Campfire? Let's go Fight Campfire. To see if we get a better card we want to upgrade than what we have. Or maybe we'll need to heal. That is also a possibility. Which is probably looking like it's going to be the case since we're allowing ourselves to take a lot of damage here. Reaper and then Twin Strike? Guess that does make it pretty unnecessary right now. We'll do that instead, since he's not going to attack us. There's our Corruption. Don't think we're going to play it this turn. Kinda do have to trigger you now. So okay with that. And then bash you for next turn. For some reason I thought they were going to weaken us. I guess it's always vulnerable. Just seem to forget that. We get 3 disarms in the future, also pretty good. Rest or Smith? I guess we are upgrading. Question is what? Make Corruption easier to play? Not a bad option. 4 block per turn. Thing as we have no other block gain, that might actually be the pick. Yeah, let's go for Metallicize. It'll save us more HP in the long run. We get some way to duplicate those Metallicize, that'd be nice. Whenever we play a power, heal 2 HP. That's also pretty great. Don't need to go for the shop, really. There's no elites on this side, though, so we do lose that on. Another relic. Kind of relic starved here on this run so far. So maybe we walk up this way and try to get at least one more. It's mostly question marks anyway. Another shop. Another twin strike, huh? Cleave is probably a better choice. For now. Armaments is just to use once, so no thank you. Our first question mark is World of Goop. Gather gold for 11 HP or lose 19 gold. I'm probably just going to lose 19 gold here. No more shops this floor anyway. Shining Light. Grade 2 random cards, or leave. I think I'm actually going to leave here. Not confident enough to lose HP with this deck. Let's go one more question mark, then a elite. And we get Darkstone Periapt. Does nothing for us right now. Go for the relic, could be really important. Think we Strength Potion here? Potentially. This really should wait for like another turn or something. Real bad first turn though. I guess we should probably just do this then. And not have it waste card space on our draws later. Yeah, we should just Strength Potion up. It'll save us a little life. I think you're fine to play. Metallicize. Does indeed. Really wish I could bash Reaper here. Instead I'll just bash Twin Strike probably. Probably not going to see Reaper again. Could have actually just killed him with a fire potion, but we'll try and save that for the boss. Oh hey, we did get Reaper. Is that enough to kill you? 12, 9, it is. Well, guess we have an opportunity to upgrade again for the boss. Paper Frog. Vulnerables are better. On enemies, that is. Sentinel. Yep, that works good with our deck right now. But we don't really have much to spend that energy on yet. What do we want? Probably is Corruption next, just to make it easier to play on that first turn. Without any energy upgrades. We have Boss Slime. Probably try and Fire Potion before he splits. Metallicize. And 2 strikes, it looks like, is going to be fine. Or do I want to take no damage? I think we're fine to take a little damage this battle, so just slowly start whittling down him down to half. Disarm probably won't be necessary, but I guess he is doing nothing else this turn, so just in case we don't split him next turn. It would be nice if these debuffs carried on the later stages, but not the case. This is not good. We get him down to 88, 82, which is not a halfway point or anything. I hope this looks like the play. I guess we could have done this instead of the potion. Probably was smarter. Whatever. Laid everything else in our hand instead. Only took 10. Was our bash. Would like to play Corruption this turn. I guess he'll probably split momentarily, so that should be fine. Continuing to get our draw reduced. I'd like to save Shockwave for a later phase, I think. Even though I may have been able to make him split there with it, with that vulnerable. We'll be kind of sad if I can't get you here. So I think we do Fire Potion. Not worth it. So I save this 2 energy for later turn. Probably with Reaper still around. Vulnerable is better, I do need to remember, thanks to Paper Frog. So, Bash Cleave, it looks like. Try and stop a weak maybe then, since we're out of blocks. Wounds, which we can't really do anything with at the moment. 2 Twin Strikes. Definitely don't need Sentinel this turn. You're interrupted, and yes, you are also interrupted. Good enough. We are now set for our Reaper. If we draw it. I would like it with Shockwave, if possible. Did not get it in that order, unfortunately. We just want to kill someone else instead. To 16 HP, which doesn't bring us to max, so let's do it. We are going to be weakened and frailed. Not too excited about that. Still have a Cleave, right? Yeah, Cleave and a Shockwave. It's even weakened. Next turn shouldn't be too bad. We have a lot of wounds. A lot of wounds. It's 9'd everyone. No real reason to bash over just doing that. But we just need to hope we get our Cleave again soon enough. It is going to be at least 2 turns. Didn't make Sentinel work out, so I guess we should have used it earlier just to get it out of the way. That is any one of these dead that we want. Definitely the weak then, don't weaken me again. So that is a boss fight done. That went smoother than any other boss fight so far. Barricade, Double Tap, and Reaper. Kind of leaning Barricade. We don't really have much to make use of it. At least if Metallicize ever stacks up. We could set up for like a switch between Corruption to Barricade at some point. Otherwise, we really want Double Tap in this deck. Are you a skill? You will just immediately be used anyway, so I guess we do go for the power. The other two, not worth it. Choose and transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. This is Burning Blood. At the end of combat, heal 10 HP. I think we'll go with that. Black Blood. Sure, why not? Haven't seen that before. Rage grows darker. I wonder if there's like any events or anything associated with that. Where are we headed here? Maybe this first shop? Actually, we'll go for the second shop. This side has campfires before elites as well. So, 3 birds. Know what to do with them. Leave. Wind Strike one of them. Then just bash another, I guess. By bash, I mean strike. Probably just one already on the ground. That would deal the most damage. Didn't see a need to barricade just yet. It's always going to cost 3 for now. Let's Corruption and empty this hand. Sounds good to me. That's most of our skills out of our deck now. We may still want to manually remove Defends in the future. You've gotta go? Can you go? I think you can. Oh, we actually killed you beforehand because I forgot you were vulnerable. Can we knock down another bird here? Get a disarm. May as well on someone. 3 strikes probably better on this guy. So you're probably not going to damage us for quite some time since you did not buff up. Yep, totally fine. They're good to kill you next turn. Definitely one of the easier bird fights I've ever had. Is that in the wrong order? But doesn't matter, still enough damage. Swift Potion and wound cards. I'd rather not, to be honest. So maybe Iron Wave to make up for the fact we get rid of all of our defense. And it will help with Barricade. Chosen. There's our Metallicize. Then a Strike and Twin Strike. Let's get not attacking. You will Hex us. So it's kind of good that we get rid of all our skills through Corruption. Shockwave. We still play that. Even at full cost. We Barricade now? I think that's a good turn to Barricade. Rolls over 4 for the turn afterwards. Iron Wave and Corruption. We're going to put a lot of Daze in our deck for the moment. But once again, should be fine. Get rid of this, defend, then back and strike. I have 24 block, still plenty. This is how we kind of want our deck to eventually look. It's the best order to do this in. No vulnerables or anything, so let's play everything that isn't Reaper, I guess. We take 2 damage. Sentinel, so why not just get it out of our deck? I think we've learned is the right play there. Go 4 life. Probably won't last much longer though. Which is a good thing, since he would have probably absolutely wrecked us that turn. For a certain amount of damage. Another free disarm at some point. Even if it's not free, it at least costs 1, which is good. Sure. Go through all these question marks now. Which can't be battles. Aren't we going for a shop? Yeah, way later. So we're gonna have that regret for quite some time. But I think with our Black Blood, we'll be fine to do so. Now, what do we have here? Mystic Nature, not bad. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. Again, not too bad. Calipers, at start of a turn, lose 15 black rather than all your block. That's less necessary now that we have Barricade. Ornamental Fan, real good. I think we definitely picked that up. We're not really going to exhaust much outside of our opening skills. So I don't think long-term Feel No Pain is that great. Unless we get attacks that can exhaust things. Somehow. I don't know if there are any. Off the top of my head. Card removal then? Probably on Defend. Or actually this Regret. This wasn't going to be a shop, was it? It was a question mark. I did just suddenly realize, wait, why are we in a shop? Since I was saving for a while later. Yeah, let's remove this Regret immediately. Sounds good. Headbutt could be alright. Let's take a Headbutt. Another question mark. Loth. An odd creature with a hunched back sprouting several tentacles is scrounging through a pile of trash and debris in front of you. As you approach, he shuffles toward you in a non-threatening manner. Loth hungry. Feed Loth. Lose this relic. Paper Frog or Ornamental Fan. I do like both of these. Ornamental Fan is definitely more necessary than Paper Frog, though. New special relic. I kind of want to see what this is. What is it? Loth Skipped. Triples the chance of receiving rare cards as monster rewards. Holding his relic out towards him, Loth snatches it out of your hand with his tentacles, dislocates his jaw, and slurps down your offer in one quick gulp. Gives you a large, toothy grin as more tentacles appear from behind his cloak, these ones brandishing an impossibly neat-looking box. He pushes it towards you until you take it. Sure. Whatever you say, Loth. We'll be upgrading here. Making Barricade easier to play, also a good idea, I think. Let's go for that. Already upgraded Italicize, right? Yep. And we have an Elite Fight. Time to find out if this deck can stand up to anything. Would like the Shockwave immediately. The sooner we get Barricade going, the better. I think Shockwave saves us more life and kills them faster. So, gotta go for that. So we have an opportunity to get ahead at the beginning here. If we don't make it happen fast enough, we could be in trouble though. I think we do Swift Potion. Twin Strikes and Iron Wave sounds good. Question is on what? These are 10s, that's 20. 27. Not sure which is worse between these flavor types. I'll get rid of the first one then. Is some more block, thanks to Ornamental Fan. Almost said Ornamental Flan. Italicize? Sure. Why not? Headbutt and Reaper should probably still be enough to kill them. Okay, now looking at it, we can't exactly do. So I guess it does have to be Headbutt on this first guy. Then Disarm you. What do we want next turn? Barricade? I think we can finally fit in Barricade next turn. They do lose their weakens though. But we aren't going to be able to play attacks anyways. Barricade, Disarm on someone, by this guy now. Until we decide who we're going to kill first. Take 2 damage. Completely fine. Oh, pretty self-explanatory turn. Take out the right one. It's 8 block. Definitely still gonna take a big hit, but we'll manage. Iron Wave sounds good to me. And Reaper while there's still 2 enemies. There goes our last skill. Probably anyways. Definitely a ton of wounds. I guess it's worth paying attention for future fights, which one likes to wound the most. Is it you? Yeah. So if I want to take out these last 2 sooner, in those cases, when we have enough block and such, to warrant being able to choose. Mercury Hourglass, at the start of turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Real good with this deck, since we don't have a ton of damage going yet anywhere. Double tap, only can be used once. I guess Clash, since we eventually get rid of all our skills. No strength gain for Heavy Blade. Sure, smith me. What are we smithing here? You're more damage. You are 5 of everything. That sounds good. And by everything, I mean weak and vulnerable. Disarm, also not bad. Disarm is more permanent than Shockwave, but to get the extra 2 turns, since you definitely want to win by then, sounds better to me. We already rarely make use of Sentinel at 2 energy, so we don't need to make it 3. So we'll go for Shockwave first, and then our Disarms later. As we are presented with opportunities, which I think we will have another in a second. Bag of Preparation? Sure. Don't mind if I do. Smith, a Disarm this time. Let's go for this Elite. Not my favorite, Book of Stabbing. Sure, Metallicize and Barricade probably. No Corruption yet. But we do heal for 4 doing this, which kind of makes up for all the damage we're about to take. I guess we should have Weak Potioned him. Guess we're just hoping for Corruption before our other choices. I'll still throw it down, I guess. Here's not a bad opportunity. Probably should have bashed. And I guess we got extra block out of it, so I'm okay with it. Even though it wasn't planned. A Disarm can be real good. Clear some more of our skills. Wounds, not great with Clash, so maybe we should grab Clash while we can still use it. No, there is a Disarm again. Go for the Clash. Pretty confident that we can use it next turn. With all our skills costing 0. Already rolling over 8 block anyway. That's real good. I do think we're going to be able to successfully take out this Elite. Fortunately not the kill, but we do have enough block, so next turn definitely dead. But all those debuffs, definitely might have wanted to consider that 1 card or power or whatever that does damage to enemies we debuff. 10 Niv, should be fine. Juggernaut will trigger on Ornamental Fan, but I think we'll take a second Clash over that. Could Exhume. It's 1 use either way. It gets us a second chance to use one of our somethings, but not as good as these 2 choices, I think. I think we're just a little too power heavy to warrant Juggernaut. It isn't going to be until a while into each battle that we can make Juggernaut work. So Clash is probably fine. There's a Reaper. And make our Clash work if we choose to. Probably wasn't actually worth it, but we did it anyway. It's not like we need to Reaper there, though, since we're at full HP. Good hand. That's a dead cultist. And a Bash and a Twin Strike. on someone. Guess you. Doesn't really matter which. Get 4 block. Still gonna take 8 damage though. We've gotta go this turn though, Cultist. Can I make that happen? Unfortunately not. Probably could not play Cleave here then, just fine. Calicize. Sentinel will be 9 block. Versus losing 5 strength in one of these. I guess making them lose 5 strength versus 5 block is better. Same amount of life difference, but this one's permanent. Shockwave. With Corruption first, I guess? Really would have liked to barricade here if possible. There's still no way to get 4 energy other than the rare time we get Sentinel in the right order. No damage taken though. Definitely taking a bit too long on killing these guys though. Oh, they're certainly dead. At any rate. Trying to see what'll waste the least damage. Fortunately went for this one. Oh, we're out of energy. That was not smart. Whoops. Twin Strike Headbutt, maybe? I guess we'd rather clash at this point. There's our Pen Nib, which just kills him. Sure. Almost back up to full now, too. Not really seeing Loth's gift work too often. Is unfortunate. Pommel Strike. Into a question mark. Ancient Writings. It all strikes and defends, huh? Or remove a card. I honestly think we're still fine, so let's just upgrade everything. And probably not remove anything else in the future. From those, anyway. Knowing Skull. Find yourself in an old, decorated chamber. In the center of the room, a large skull sits on top of an ornate pedestal. As you approach, the skull bursts into flames and turns to face you. What is it you seek? What is it you offer? In sync with its final word, the door behind you slams shut. Probably either gold or the colorless card. I don't even know if I want a colorless card though. I'd rather not lose any HP, but it doesn't look like that's an option. Let's go for the gold for potentially an early artifact next floor. Mortals Level Change, it is done. Anything else? Oh, we can get multiple. I guess we're gonna rest before this boss. May as well spend a little bit more of our HP. More gold then. That is almost certainly enough. Oh, I guess we can maybe afford one more. And let's do it. Oh, that's right, we had to pay to leave, so maybe we should have thought that through a little more. Oh, only 8 HP below max. So yeah, we definitely should have stopped one earlier. Oh well. Barricade? Gonna miss Shockwave for like forever, unless we play it now though. I guess we want Shockwave when they're all out. In that case. Roll over 8, block instead. 2 minions, don't steal anything as important this turn, please. And everything on Bronze Automaton, maybe? I guess by everything, I mean. Not quite everything. Headbutt's better than Twin Strike, I think, here. For the purposes of Shockwave. Which I guess, now that I think about it, they can steal. Which isn't ideal. Please don't steal Shockwave. Reaper, which is fine. Disarm, which I think is also fine. Yeah, we'll just do our best to ignore them if we can. I guess we're gonna hope for a draw into Corruption first with Pommel Strike. Did not get... Oh, that is right. You can't just ignore all those. All these guys are easier for a while. Maybe could have used some of these on him. Still can, really. Guess I'd rather you lose strength. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We might get slowly willed here, though. So you don't have any real block gain. Oops, definitely should have dashed first there. Pen Nib now ready. Hopefully we get it on the next clash. Please die faster if you can. Within the next 2 turns would be nice. Pommel Strike. Ah, should have used Clash first. Classic mistake again. Every time I do that. Guess we want to keep block going. To stay alive, really. This is gonna hurt. Only 100 life left on him, though. We can make it. Leave, I guess. Not quite gonna kill these outside orbs in time. 90 more life. Ugh, that's quite a lot of damage. We may honestly have to kill these outside guys now. Reaper? I think we have to ignore one more turn. Disarm. We got back. Well, it worked out. Took no damage this turn. Get 4 block a turn. So that's really been saving us thanks to Metallicize. I would like a second one or something if at all possible. But I think we did survive, all things considered. Definitely don't have enough energy to play our entire hand like I just tried to. It is not that kind of deck. Oh, second boss down. Easy peasy. I say after having lost like 10 times previously. Impervious is good to play after Barricade. Don't think we want Brutality. I think we will just pick up Impervious just to get Barricade started a lot sooner. Phosphorus Stone. No longer use potions. Or obtain a curse at non-boss chests. That's like 1 more curse, so... Well, I guess if we get a question mark that has a chest, it's more than 1 curse. I think our potions I usually make good use of. Let's go for the Cursed Key. We definitely want to get to a shop post a chest, which would be here. It's one of these sets of lines, which really is anywhere once again. It's up this right side, straight to this shop. We have 500 gold. Here's our Corruption, right off the bat. Just disarm all the things. Damage is fine. We'll try to take them all out together if we can, but not always possible. No need to heal even with Reaper here, but may do it anyway. Just to keep them at similar HP. It's good. Alright. Not a great turn for Impervious, unfortunately. Let us Cleave and Iron Wall. By Iron Wall, I mean Iron Wave. I guess we should save ourselves some HP. We'll get rid of Sentinel. Impervious can wait. For hopefully Barricade. If the battle even goes on that long. There's a clash. Can play our entire hand. You're dead. You're probably not going to be dead. Yep. I'm kind of willing to Poison Potion into this battle now. Even though we might have just had it just fine next turn. Explosive Potion. Evolve, I don't think is really necessary. We'll kind of ruin our clashes too if we pick it. And Strike Plus maybe? Kind of happy with where we're standing though. We do have lots of strikes. It could be a Protected Strike. Let's take... let's skip all this actually. I was gonna say we'll take a Perfected Strike, but I don't think we've built around that properly. Winding halls. As you slowly make your way up the twisting pathways, you constantly find yourself losing your way as the walls and ground seem to inexplicably shift before your eyes. Constant whispering voices in the back of your head aren't helping things either. Passing by a structure you are certain you have previously seen, you start to question if you're going insane, or if the impossible geography of this place is starting to get to you. You need to change something, and soon. That's what the voices say anyway, and why would they lie? CV2 Madness, lose minus 11 HP, become cursed with Writhe, or heal 22 HP. I think Writhe is better just because Bag of Preparation already kind of cancels that out a little. Then we only have to remove one card. We're about to see a shop anyway. As you take a moment to stop and carefully observe the undulating landscape around you, the hint of a pattern starts to emerge from within the randomness. Whenever the demented noises begin to interrupt your thoughts, you struggle through the mental pain and ignore it. Eventually, you successfully map out a path forward and continue, now resistant to the nefarious nature of this alien place. Oh, give me something good, shop. Plated armor, real good. Especially with Barricade. Card removal, real good, since we have a curse. And what do we have money left for? Another clash. Also probably real good. Just double checking we don't want anything else. Don't think we do. Any more shops? I think there was one more. So, and we're gonna get a curse at a chest. So, we'll save our money for that removal, which is gonna cost a lot. Not too happy about this fight. What's the play here? I almost want to Impervious. That shouldn't be necessary. Let's see what we get with a Pommel Strike. Barricade, which is now worth Iron Waving. Barricade good against these guys, since we can roll over our block to deal with their explosives and such. Still gonna take damage here though. Quite a lot, in fact. Corruption. Now we can clash a bunch, which will be necessary. Yeah, we're not getting through this unscathed, it looks like. As to usually be expected. Disarm you, Shockwave, Alicize, defend, Reaper. Good turn. Still fine to just kill you guys next turn, I think. But that thorn is starting to hurt. Plenty of block though, so rip you all. And back up to full. Like that fight didn't even happen. I still think, even though we exhausted, Battle Trance might not be too bad. Which is completely different from what I said earlier, but after rethinking it... Yeah, let's take 1. We can afford 1. Here's our barricade. I think we will just play immediately. Definitely playing this slow. Which may not be the right choice, but went for it anyway. Roar to you too, Maw. Eruption. So Battle Trance now gone. Which is worth it. Impervious. Probably should have waited till we were in Trail, which might have been never anyway, so never mind. Fine to have played it there. 53 block will be good for quite some time. Haven't even seen our Shockwave yet. And Metallicize, Iron Wave, Leave, Flash. Not bad, not bad. It is great when you can just start playing absolutely everything. That is a good sign. When you play everything, absolutely everything, and they're good cards. What do you want for next turn? Sentinel for 2 extra energy, maybe. Not that we look like we're going to need it. Just to finally get it out of our deck, I suppose. Which is fine for you as well, since I doubt we'll ever take life damage in this battle. I give it like a 66% chance this is finally our first Ascension win. I do like getting a good block deck working. Give me Pommel Strike again. Should be gone next turn. 100 block. Achievement unlocked. Impervious. Not bad. Are you gonna die this turn? You are. Goodbye, Maw. Another Clash. Sure. We'll just continue hoping we get something, I suppose. The top. We want to upgrade anything now. Impervious to 40 is pretty good. Same as an extra draw on Battle Trance. I guess Pommel Strike is actually what we want more of, with so many clashes now. More consistent card draw in this deck. Since it's not a skill, we'll keep it, obviously. Once again, hate these guys. We get a good first turn? Looks like the answer to that is no, unfortunately. What's the play here, then? Take a bunch of damage? I think it's take a bunch of damage. Get you ready for next turn, I suppose. Won't hurt our plate armor, which is fine. Plate armor also absolutely amazing with barricade. I'm sure. Let's pommel someone. Probably use we don't get. Oh, that's right, we can't draw anymore. Guess we have to play what we have. Oh, pretty self-explanatory then. Hit you so we don't get debuffed. Defend one sand, Pommel Strike you. Oh, maybe we could have killed 2 of you. We didn't realize we'd have Pen Nib then. Plate armor still going strong. Did lose one though. Hope we can kill one of you. Guess it's gotta be the one that's on the left. Which is fine since you're gonna thorns up anyway. There's our barricade. Why wait a turn? Oh, we're fine to strike once here. We'll save up our block for good hits next turn on him. How long is left with this floor? That's quite a long floor left. Definitely one of the longer streams I've done so far. Oh, back to full health. Dex potion and power through. Probably not great because we still don't want wounds, so we have no way to get rid of them. Looks like this is another skip all. More exploders, great. Give me something great, Battle Trance. Shockwave is okay, but we don't need it this turn, really. Don't think we definitely can make cleave work. It's a while before we can ever affect you with anything. We do just Shockwave and disarm you, just to get that out of the way. For our last disarm. We have a defend and a cleave. Definitely want to play cleave. We got our first damage out there. For situations like this, I definitely should keep an eye out for Pen, Nib, Cleave. I haven't really thought about too much. 10 damage to cards, sure. That looked like it did more than 10 damage, just because he is vulnerable. Completely forgot. Still have to do that, unfortunately. And Nib is ready. Not sure what we can get next turn that I'd want to use that on, though. Here's our... And still can't make Clash work because of Dazed. Unfortunately. No reason not to defend, though. Finally taking some good hits. So our deck is getting a little big. Looking a headbutt back. Still haven't seen Barricade, so I guess I'll take an Iron Wave. Probably gonna get Barricade next turn? Yep. In which case, Impervious would have also been okay. Just to block up for the rest of this battle. Barricade, play out everything else. We're gonna roll over 8 block. So I guess Clash is really good with Corruption then. We've now learned. Body Slam, real good. I wonder if we skipped one earlier, not thinking about it. I guess that might have been before we even had the opportunity to take Barricade, so I guess that's okay if that was the case. We need to go this way to this shop, of course, since we're going to get a curse here. Doubt. Well, we'll get rid of Doubt as soon as possible. Frozen Eye. Don't know how often that's going to help with such a thin deck by the time we get rid of everything. This will be a upgrade on... Battle Trance or Impervious? Probably Impervious. Yeah, let's get Impervious upgraded. Just for that 10 extra block on Barricade. An early shop, which we now realize we are 25 short from being able to remove that curse. I guess in that case Rampage probably is okay. Since we do get rid of like half our deck. That's all non-attack cards in your hand. Deal 16 damage. I think this we actually need just in case we get really badly debuffed at some point. We can just play it last sometimes. No Blade. No, thank you, I don't think. We did need one of those. Are we just gonna go for our boss now? I don't need to fight this elite unnecessarily. Even though it could be an amazing relic. Use all gold, gain a relic, that's also is fine. Get red mask. Start of each combat, apply 1 week to all enemies. It'd be good for starting to roll over some weak on some enemies, I think. We won't upgrade now before the boss. Ever soul? No. Extra card draw then? Probably. Or disarm. Disarm's probably better against the boss. Decided. We now have one battle and then one more camp. Like I thought would be the case. Barricade impervious. Sounds good to me. And then we can absolutely destroy one of these guys. The body slam, which I completely forgot we picked up. About time. Like, if we had like 3 body slams, I definitely would think we were set for the boss. But just having one is a little scary. So I'll take you. Can play everything just fine. Definitely want to kill you in that case, I think. Probably didn't need to immediately kill you since we have so much block stored up, but whatever. Shockwave might be better off waiting a turn. Oh, it is stopping us from playing Clash, which I don't think is the end-all be-all this turn. Let's get you all low. We want next turn. Body Slam, I guess. We'll absolutely kill one of you, probably you, and we can finish you off. Well, maybe not all of you. Probably should time the body slam headbutt turn better. What does this give? Corruption? Defend, disarm. Now we're fine to play everything here. Yeah, we'll probably be able to finish them off next turn, right? Only 25 HP? Oh, he's blocking. It's 7 now. Still looking fine, probably. Yeah, that's plenty. That was a good battle. That bodes well for our boss. Whirlwind, headbutt, or clothesline? Tempted to take headbutt again, but I think this deck's fine. Let's not mess with it at this point. Don't want Whirlwind because it'll probably get deleted to our non-attack card. Wait, so actually it never can pick our attacks. That's right. I don't know why I was worried about that. Just misreading cards, I guess. Are we looking on weak? Other than Shockwave, we don't have Renewable Way. I guess a single clothesline against the boss is pretty good. 2 decks, not necessary. Take the Poison Potion, then go to fight our boss. Smith? What is our last upgrade here? Maybe Bash? Yeah. Vulnerable on our boss. Not quite sure who we're fighting. It is the Awakened one, of course. Couldn't quite tell by his icon, but definitely is. Barricade. Clothesline? Not the greatest first turn that ever existed, but good enough. Curiosity. Whenever you play a power, gain 2 strength. He's going to gain quite a bit of strength here, unfortunately. Does regenerate now that I think about it. Corruption kind of has to happen. Shockwave also kind of has to happen. Get rid of these cultists first, I suppose. Fortunately, no use for Body Slam other than a couple of block there. No better time to Explosive Potion than now. Let's negate his regeneration on this phase. Don't know if he'll purge that at all. Just hope he doesn't, I guess. Rip our plated armor by a fair bit there. Just one more hit on this cultist, and he's down. That is a cleave. Block Impervious, fine to play, and unfortunately that is our turn. Not sure on our odds. Oh, can't draw anymore anyway. This only will deal 20. It's closest here. You at 18, probably, right? Yeah, we can play everything anyway, so... Definitely missed a pen nib opportunity there again. Not sure which card got it, but one of them definitely did. Disarms. Dash. Twin Strike. Probably should have gotten rid of the Reaper from our deck on that turn. But it is alright. Italicize finally. Does make him stronger, unfortunately. Didn't get the top card that lets us continue drawing. Yep, our plated armor now completely gone. Out of energy for Sever Soul. So we're gonna have no block rolled over to the next phase, it looks like. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. He might die to poison here? I don't know which is gonna happen first. Probably regeneration. Or not. Phase 2. Here's our defend. Pretty sad body slam. Another defend. Less sad now. Give me that body slam back. He got exactly enough block there. Which actually, now that I think about it, guess we shouldn't have picked body slam. I think we still have okay odds. We have to be fast about it. But it looks like it could still happen that we win. We should be weakened for our best odds. Guess we go everything that isn't a bash. Then unfortunately you won't be vulnerable on the next couple turns. 21 damage coming in. Another doubt with a clash. Pretty unfortunate. Dash might make the difference, so I'll take it still. Is this victory? Probably the wrong order for victory, if anything. But we still did it. An hour and 8-minute run. It's probably one of the faster Slay the Spire runs I've ever done, but it is an hour over my normal streaming time. Well, streaming length. It's definitely earlier than my normal streaming time. But we did successfully take out the boss on Ascension 1 here. Done 2,619 damage. Definitely not that much in the grand scheme of things. Still have plenty more victories to try and get. But we have unlocked Ascension Mode Level 2. Sounds good to me. These are our points. Enough, I guess. I think that is probably going to bring us to the end of the stream, though. Once again, thank you for watching or checking out the VOD if that's how you're watching this. I will probably stream again next What day is today? Saturday? So probably Monday with more Factorio, which we will continue our vanilla factory, of course. I guess on our YouTube series now I'm going to have to explain that we got Ascension 1 on stream, which is fine, since I did already make a video that said we're going to try on stream sometimes. I'll probably leave Silent Ascensions for YouTube on that case. Hope next time we come to stream Slay the Spire next week, we will be going from Ascension 2 probably, since I kind of doubt we'll make any progress on recording on that front for a little while. Well, thank you for watching. See you next stream.